Hi guys, I'm back again for the weekly oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning into my channel, welcome. I'm Anne, and in this video I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts. That includes soulmates, twin flames, past life relationships, and anybody that you're connected to romantically. I invite you to stay tuned and watch. I'm sure there's a message for you. Okay. Guys, now is a time where we all get excited. This is August. Yes, it's the middle part of August. And August is an exciting time when it comes to the Lionsgate portal. I love this time of the year because awakening's happening. A lot of things that go through a lot of transformations and changes during this time usually turn out in a more of a uplifted way. It's a time for ascension. I will put down a couple of links down in the description area to understand what that represents, because I don't want to go too much into it. Is basically things change when it comes to divine counterparts, and usually in a good way. I mean, I see a lot of good, and that there is sometimes that it's a little, going in a different direction for everybody. So I'm not here to tell you your situation is going better or worse, but it's a time for you to just, prepare. Okay. So I've laid out the cards. As you can see, my little portable desk. It's not too windy today. We're getting lucky. And you can see that I've separated them. I have 8 cards from 2 different decks. Divine Masculine is going to be on this side, and Divine Feminine is on this side. So we have different rights and lefts. So I'm just going to show you the Divine Masculine first. Okay. Divine Masculine for the first card, easy does it. And it's a time when, divine masculines have been going through a lot of releasing, a lot of purging, and it's a time when they need to, easy does it. It's a time for them to just take it down a couple of notches. As this card says, stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. So that's a big factor right there. When it's something that you're working on, something that you're putting all this effort, all of this energy into it, you're only going to make things worse if you don't take it down a notch. You remember, everything right now is go, 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 move, move, move. This is the time of the year everybody just prepares for, it's just the end of summer or end of winter. Well, actually next month is, but you know what I'm saying. It's just that we're starting to get into that wind down season and, getting prepared for everything. It's not a time to let go. It's not a time to release everything that you worked up for all these past months, but it's a time to just take it down a little bit and not put so much pressure on yourself. This is a stressful time for a lot of divine masculines at the same time because they are trying too hard, running, hiding, putting so much of effort into things that no longer serve a purpose, can make things shift in like stagnant energy. It's just like they need to take it down. They are the victim mentality. Basically, they are doing more wrong for themselves, and it's a good card that they come up together like this. It makes more sense that way. They are putting the pressure on themselves. They are trying to hide, and they're trying to run, and they try too hard. It's like, multitasking is wonderful. It's a great thing to do when you're talented enough to do it. I know I multitask, but when you over multitask and you're overwhelming yourself, your body gets like totally exhausted. This is the way the mentality is going. They're completely like not putting the effort where it's needed. And that's where it's like something is telling the divine masculine, it's time to take it down a notch. It's time to stop putting all that pressure on themselves because they're not doing it. So if you're involved in a relationship and you feel like this relationship needs to get better, this relationship needs to fix itself, I need to fix it, I need to do something, you're putting too much pressure. You can't fix nothing. You can only fix yourself. You can fix what you need to do for yourself. Not everybody, I'm not saying no one here is broken. It's not what I'm saying when I say fix, but I mean align. Come to like grounded, being more grounded. I like to come back here because it's very grounding. As you guys can see, all my trees and, just nature and lots of insects running around, flying around. I had a couple of ants on me earlier, but that's okay. I said, hey guys, you got to leave me alone. I'm doing this reading. So Emotional healing is also a time for divine masculines to get it together as well, because it's coming to a time where they have to start now awakening to their inner child. And we've been seeing that also in the previous readings. As this card says, as your heart heals of old emotional pains, you receive new blessings of love. Now, I love that, and I'm just going to show you guys. You can pause that and read it. Maybe a message might pop in for you. A lot of times messages pop up. You know, I get a lot of people asking me questions about the cards that they pull, and if I'm, you know, able, I will answer it. But remember, when it comes up for you, it's a message for you. And, you know, a lot of times whatever resonates with you is what you take with you. Otherwise, if you're always looking at it, looking through the guidebook is a good reference, but you have to go from within. Okay, just a future reference, because I've had a couple of questions this past week about this. You have to focus on what is important to you, not focusing on what you think is supposed to be important. Not forcing yourself on an issue that you feel that you're supposed to take care of it, or you're codependent because it's just the way it has to be. And you know, nobody can be codependent on anyone. It's just a fact. It's just, you know, you get used to someone, you know, in your life all the time. You don't really see what you're supposed to see with that person because you're codependent. That's another message. Like I said, a lot of these cards just pull up a lot of messages, and I'm listening to them like the way you would tune into the radio station. And sometimes it's just a direct message, boom, just comes right at me. So I have to pay attention. The cards are more of like tools for me, and they bring out messages back and forth. Divine Masculine, you guys have been going back and forth. Divine Masculine have been pretty much just trying to feel centered and try to feel balanced, but they haven't got there because they're still going through the emotional healing. There's too much energy vibration that's just pulling on them in so many different directions. You have to focus on that. You have to focus on what is truth in your heart and not what other people expect of you. Back and forth, there's a lot of energy that they're picking up from past relationship. Maybe something that happened to them very young. Maybe something that they have held on to. You know, emotional baggage can do that to you. And if you don't release it, guys, that back and forth is going to go on for a very, very long time. And you'll take it with you in every relationship you go into. That back and forth, that push-pull. Yeah, that push-pull can be pretty rough when you're feeling like, why isn't this person responding to me? Why isn't this person reaching out? I reached out, I didn't get no answer. That's a time when you have to just take it down a notch. Maybe not put that effort so much in texting or trying to reach out to communicate, because every time you do this, you're not allowing for yourself to heal and ground yourself. I'm perfectly fine, guys. I'm sorry if I jump a little bit. That's just me. I do this all the time. I would never be good with going out camping, but although I would like to one day. My husband, he chuckles when he hears me say, I want to go camping. So this is the closest thing I can get to camping. You know, I like to explore different things. So Divine Feminines, you two are going through something, and you have to be more patient. Things happen in divine timing. And I just got this card at the same time. So divine timing with stuck energy. Whatever is going on right now with the Divine Feminines, it looks like they're slowly turning back the clock with themselves, and they feel like they're just stuck. They feel like they're just not moving in a forward direction. That's only because something has unleashed inside of them that they haven't really examined. They haven't really looked at their higher self with the messages that are being given to them. I'm going to read the perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. It is. But you're stuck. And it's time for Divine Feminines to stop looking at things so drastically. I mean, yes, it can be drastic. It can make you feel like, when is it ever going to change? Yeah, we're looking at the life right now we all live. When is it going to change? It will. It will. with due timing, and it's not easy for a lot of us. It's not easy. It's a struggle. It is a struggle. And that goes for personal and financial, for everybody, including myself. So that's why I'm saying everybody is feeling it. Everybody has it. It's just in perfect timing. Let's not stuck. Things are going to be changing. Things will be changing. Everything is being worked on. This whole world. Remember, I don't want to talk about it. I try not to while I'm back here, but since I got this message, I have to just say it. This whole world is in the same boat. And it's not because, we're just not wearing masks or we're just not keeping a social distancing. No, it's happening a longer time than what they anticipated because we all need to get it. We all need to see what it is inside of ourselves and heal from it. It's not easy, and I feel bad for the people who have been affected, and like I said, people who have lost their lives. It's just not easy for anybody right now during this difficult time, but we are all sticking together and trying to stay safe and follow the guidelines just to stay safe, okay? Because eventually things will clear up. I feel this. I seriously do. It's just taking longer than we want to. Let go. Let go of what is holding you back from moving forward. You can read that, and I will read it too. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Yeah, guys, really important to let go of what constantly brings out something in you that you can't see. When you're holding on to a lot, you're not releasing, you're not letting go. Like I said, stuck energy. It looks like the divine feminines are not moving right now as much as they want to. Divine feminines need to get it. They need to see it. And that's where we all have divine feminine inside of us. Remember, you can fall into either category. I like to separate the two because I like to give a little bit more of a definition of what we're feeling for the week. And it's fragmented energy, making you feel sometimes a little scattered. And that can go on for, the time being, for whatever reason you're going through all of this. You have what it takes. The fragment energy right now is telling you to put the pieces together, the puzzle. Put the pieces of the puzzle together. What does this card mean to you? I mean, when you see this, it's a puzzle. And the puzzle looks like it's not together. Why is this puzzle not together? Because you're failing to not let it go. As you can see, this beautiful fairy or angel, this little girl, is with this bird, and this bird looks like a beautiful robin. Yes, it is a robin. It's telling this little girl, or fairy, I'm sorry, it's a fairy. I see the fairy wings. It's telling this little girl that it's time to release it. Let it go. Let it go. What you're doing right now is fine, but you're holding on to something, and it does not serve anything for you except continuing to making you stuck. Where the divine masculine goes, it seems like the divine feminines is going the opposite direction. Divine masculine seems to be going up this way and that way and over here and over there, where divine feminines are stuck and they're at a standstill, which can turn, which can change. It's more of like, the way the wind just all of a sudden just changes. Like the weatherman says, the rain is coming, and you know what? We're going to have a thunderstorm. The weather looks like the way it does right now. How many times that's happened? And you watch two different apps, and they still both say, rain is coming. The energy can shift. So this is why we focus on, the here and the now. We look at what's going to happen tomorrow, but what we look at is today and what we could do better for ourselves in this moment, what this moment represents for us. Focusing on you, focusing on what your body needs, what your mind needs, what your spirit needs. Meditation is very, very vital and important. Praying, giving all your burdens to God. That's another thing. It's like everybody has their own way of meditating and praying, okay? And everybody's got their own version, of their own religion that they practice, that they're in tune to, and that's fine. That's beautiful. I hope you do. We all have our sense of a higher power, and you know what? Whatever yours is, it's time to really listen and look at what is inside your life right now with gratitude. gratitude is important during this time of, challenges that we all face. By letting everything go and just saying, I surrender and I'm going to release it all. And, God will give you the peace. God will give you the love. The light is inside of you. I always say this, if you let it go and if you release it all, things will come down to a place of contentment. But if you're always searching, like the divine masculine, they're always looking and they're always running and they're always trying to find, a better answer. They feel like the victim all the time. And that's where they're back and forth. That's why they're not getting grounded the way they want to. When they come to a grounded energy, they release it all, but then they go right back to it. So we're seeing that go right back to that same pattern that we saw before, where divine feminines right now have a lot of energy where they're stuck and they need to let it go. It's like another sense of an awakening needs to happen with both divine masculine and divine feminines, with letting it go, with releasing and surrendering. So these are important messages to take with you for this week. It's something that I will too as well. I hope that this reading video resonated with you. There was a lot of messages, like I said, that came through. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If if there was some things that hit but not completely, write it down. Meditate over it. Maybe revisit this video. If you know somebody that can benefit from this video reading, please forward it, share it, however you like. But try not to put too much pressure on yourself right now for this week during this time. I know a lot of people are excited because we're going into, like I said, a serious sun. And it's a good time to embrace it. And, it's an empowering time. I love this time of the year, like I said. So if you would like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer the phone, chat, and email options. The links are down below to get all that information. I try to get to everybody as quick as possible, but just to let you guys know, FYI, phone and chat readings I will book maybe that same day or instantly if I have the time. I'm trying my best to get to everybody as quickly as possible. Email readings are more of more for convenience because they are more time consuming. Just letting you know, I have to put these readings together. So, with emails, it takes me a lot longer than it would with the phone and the chat. So I get them done usually in the evenings or early morning, depending on my schedule. So right now I'm not bad, but sometimes I do require 96 hours. Right now it's more of within 2 days. I try my best, 48 hours. I asked for 72 just in case, okay? So just so understanding, because a lot of people asked me questions this past week. So I just hope you understand that. And please use the submission form because it does help with my queue, because I go by first come, first serve, and it's the system that I've had. I am working on something to get it more quickly because you will not be redirected back to PayPal, back to the link. You have to go right back to it, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's been working, so I'm trying, guys. It's just me, I'm just one person here, and I try to do my best. Okay, so I just want to say thank you guys for reaching out and just all the liking, commenting, sharing, everything that you guys give me. I really appreciate it. Makes me feel so blessed. I'm honored to be here for you guys, and you've helped me in my life in many ways, and I love you guys so much. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I also do Pinterest. YouTube, I try my best to post little things in the posting thing. I'm not too computer social media savvy, so wherever you're getting my posts or whatever, I hope we can be friends. I like to reach out to me, let me know you saw my video or my post or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how this all works. I'm not that, like I said, I'm not that social media savvy, but I try my best. So anyways, I guess I'm blabbing because I'm just having fun with you guys. I love talking to you all, and until next time, God be with you all. Namaste. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you my yard when I'm back here all the time. It's so beautiful. I love all the trees. And you can see I have a recreation park behind me. It's like a gazebo, I guess. So I come out here and I meditate. I like to eat at this little picnic table. It feels like I'm in a park. I tried to turn the camera around, but it did not work. Here's a resting spot for Snowy and Bear. It's sad. Our Westies that we just lost recently. Sad. But we have a memorial for them. And we have their daughter, Kisses, a 13-and-a-half-year-old puppy. To me, she's a puppy. And we also have Toto, our 6-month-old, or 5-month-old, I don't know, 5-6 months old, Yorkie, my daughter has. So as you can see, it's very nice. Hope I don't see any critters. Lately we've been seeing critters. But I just wanted to show you guys how pretty it is back here. It's a water fountain. It's not working. Unfortunately, it's not working. So as you can see, lots of green, no Bambi. We haven't seen Bambi in a while. She comes and goes. Bambi is a deer that lives in the back of us. Oh, and I better watch out where I'm stepping. The dogs like to come back here. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys. A lot of you have asked me. I should have mentioned that earlier. I will just take you for a little tour. See my little park behind us. Okay. I can't turn the camera around. It's an old water fountain. I love this tree. Look how beautiful this tree is. Isn't this beautiful? Let me see if I can just maybe turn it around. Little bugs around, as you can see. But maybe I should look at you guys because it's not going so well. Okay, there we go. And here is Reno. Say hi, Reno.
Hi, how are you? How are you?
They're doing good. Yeah, I'm just taking them for a tour.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'm getting a little scared. I'm afraid of a critter or bugs or whatever. So anyways, just wanted to show you guys. Love you.